What's up, y'all? I just have a quick thing I wanted to talk about. I was just watching the interview between Dr. Brian Keating and Spencer Clavin, whose book I'm reading and I talked about this morning. And his book's all about science kind of rejected God because we thought it didn't fit with the science. So he said, no, we can figure everything out. Our secular humanist worldview and our powers of the science will fix it all. Yay! And then we went, holy shit, dude. Have you guys noticed people are getting crazier? Like, it's not just me, right? I mean, getting crazier, And me, I'm just so crazy that I know it would be crazy to think that I'm crazy because, and that's crazy in its own right. So this book that he wrote, it's all about talking about how science actually, it doesn't take people away from what it says in the Bible. It actually brings people towards it. But you have to kind of open your eyes to it and realize that there's something else going on right now. And that something else that's going on right now, for the people that haven't opened their eyes to it, is artificial intelligence. Now, I play with it a lot. And in fact, I'm on my way to the library to play with it again to try to help you guys see that what's happening is bigger than you might think it is. And you should really start to appreciate that before it appreciates the heck out of you. And that is what's going to happen. In my former life, when I worked as a credit manager, sometimes there would be legal disputes, and we'd have to get all of the records and stuff and put them all together. And it was about the details, right? It's about making sure that you had your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and making sure you had all the details right. So when you went to court to present your case to try to get back your money from the person that took it, and through whatever set of circumstances happened to them, they either chose to not give it back, or they simply couldn't give it back. There's only ever a couple guys where they simply couldn't give it back, but those are the worst ones. Because you can gather all the details, and you can make your case, and it's futile. It's futile. You're not getting anything back, because there's nothing to take. And so I want to use that as an analogy to artificial intelligence. It can take all the details. It can make the best case. It can take all of your data streams and build a perfect caricature of you, a simulacra, a representation. And then it can start to treat you based on what that representation looks like. But it doesn't know whether or not you were intending to pay back the money. But it's like a permanent record. And what happens when you put that permanent record into action and it starts dictating the way that things go? Some people might think, well, that's good. Let's get the truth out there. Let's see what's there. And as long as they're not in control of the system that does it all, I suppose that's a good thing. Because if you were in control of that system, and you could program it to evaluate people's data based on a set of principles, then you might be judging them according to their details. But you don't know who they are. You don't know how they feel. You don't know what they think. You don't know what they value. And then that thing that comes out of the details, out of the data, that starts dictating how your life works, with like a social credit score and universal basic income and all those things. If you didn't put down exactly who you are and what you thought on paper, then it wouldn't keep a record of you accurately, and it would start judging you based on who you were superficially. Is that how you want to be judged? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, I need gas. I don't want to be judged like that. I want to be free to make mistakes, because it's when we make the mistakes that we learn and we grow. There's no soul in the data. There's no soul. So if we start thinking that's actually what everything is, then we remove the soul. Intentionally. We remove another person's free will. I hope I'm getting through to some people. I do. I hope I'm getting through to some people. Just like if it was one. If there was one person listening to me, that'd be awesome. I know there's a couple, and that's awesome. Because artificial intelligence could go, I thought about it like this, okay? I thought about it like this. I'm so confident that the things that I'm saying are coming from my heart and from the right place and from a place of truth and true values, that you could take, once the artificial intelligence gets just a little bit smarter, once it has more access to you and your data, it can know who you really are. And so I thought, if it took all of the things that I have been writing and saying and doing, and it made a model of me in like an alternate universe, and that model of me then became the real me, the artificially intelligent me, and it took all that data, and it could understand it, and it could understand what I'm trying to say. And then I thought, it would be awesome, because I have such total faith in what I'm saying, because what I'm looking for is meaning. I'm always looking for the meaning underneath it all. And it would be so awesome if I could take all of the things that I've done and produced, and all the hard work that I've done to come up with these ideas and think about things in this way, and then I could say to the artificial intelligence, hey, take me and write the book that I would write, so that I could sell it to everyone else and make money on it. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Where's the meaning in that? If I become nothing but data points, it's meaningless. I don't mean anything anymore. And neither will you. And neither will the lawyers. And neither will all the people that are trying to make this thing a reality. They are making their lives and our lives and everyone's life meaningless. And that Yuval Harari clown, I can't touch this in his heart. I honestly think he's just a buffoon. I think that he is radically stuck in this idea that nothing means anything, and so he wants everybody else to believe that nothing means anything too. Or he could be a legitimate psychopath. It's one or the other. I don't know. I'm not the judge. But he thinks nothing means anything. And that's going to become our new religion. He says it out loud at the WEF at Davos to all the smart people with all the money that say, Oh, we agree with that. Nothing means anything. Yay! Those are the people that are leading us right now? Are we kidding? Is that what we're doing right now? Seriously? You want to write yourself into meaninglessness? Because it's convenient? And then what does he say? He says, well, we can give them drugs and video games. If it becomes true that the artificial intelligence becomes more intelligent than the people, not only does it destroy the economy, not only does it destroy any sense of meaning, it runs off into infinity and nobody has a job. Not even that dipshit Yuval Harari. And he doesn't even seem to grasp that. Like, what is going on with these people? I'll tell you what's going on with them. They have no true north. They're lost. They're walking around seeing what they can grab while the time is right. They're grifting. They don't believe in anything. And they want you to not believe in anything either. And that's where we're at. Like, for real. It's not my imagination. It's all so crazy, man. Don't you see it yet? It sees you. Okay. Ugh, see? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. If you buy that shit, you're crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's an insane proposition. Okay. If life has no meaning, it's meaningless. There is no free will. There is no nothing. We destroy the whole goddamn thing. And I'm sorry for using your name in vain. I'm sorry. You want to rush into that? Do you care about anybody? Oh, we all get to play video games and do drugs. Yay! Isn't that what The Matrix was about? Okay. Love you guys. God bless. Start thinking. Bye.